a big area that the team would like to improve on from last year. I know people that watch a lot of games know that we struggled quite a bit on the power play, which really hurt us over the course of the season. So hopefully they can look to see him hopefully try to get a lot of shots on net, a lot of traffic in front, and really try to generate some scoring chances here.
Rutherford, he touches it back into the corner for Josh Roach. Josh Roach played in the same college group last year as the Bisons with the University of Saskatchewan. Another big hit coming in the corner, this time by Nault. Gets it back to the blue line for Roach. Lewis Hook under pressure, sends it round the wall, into the corner and back to the blue line. Roach comes off the wall into the top of the blue line again, lays it off to Rutherford. Rutherford looking for an outlet here, throws it in front right through the blue paint and out the other side. Roach to Rutherford. Rutherford again, lays it off. Shot coming in, blocked in front, and a good save and held on that time.
Certainly LeBlanc there came in, finished his hit, and the officials thought it was, not within the rules.
Well, there's a chance here. There's a stray pass from Rutherford. Here comes Stoven down the left wing. Gets the half wall, throws it into the corner, but good control there by Stoven. And it's a 2+10 being given to LeBlanc. Leipzig sitting the first 2 minutes. And a big hit coming in, as I say, that in the wall. Looking to pick it up. Here's Lewis Hook. Lovely play by David Rutherford. Rutherford steps inside, tries to get round the outside of the defenseman. Good defensive play there by the Bisons again. Another hit coming in from Dyke. Shot coming in through the blue paint and out the other side from Jelena. And a big hit being laid that time by Kendall McFall. Jelena looking for an outlet. Picks up McFall. Kendall McFall gives it back to Jelena. He just couldn't control it. Goes off his skate.
Close to, but not surprised at all. He makes it tough. You're trying to juggle your lines together, and guys.
Forward here is Lynchison. He's jumping in to replace Briggs. Shot coming in through traffic, deflected wide. Going out to pick that up there, and taking a hit for his troubles is Jelena. McFall again, every opportunity to finish a check. Lovely move again coming through, and Beauvillier is hit hard against the wall. Dorkson spins away from Murphy. Big hit coming in there from Rutherford now. Incision sends it forward. Picked up by Zajac. He dumps it past the defenseman. Jelena steps in to play his man. Good play by Zajac once again. It's going to be a penalty on the play, and it looks like it's going to be intercepted there by the Giants. That's Jelena. He looks top of the circle. Shot coming in. Good save. Rebound effort. And another effort here coming in. Shot coming in again. Great bit of play there from the Giants, but a lovely read that time as Jelena stepped up into the play.
Yeah, really good play. That's a tough pass to make all the way across the ice, and especially in pro hockey. And Jelena read it really well, stepped up, picked it off, and he actually almost got rewarded on the backside there. The rebound came right to him.
Beauvillier spins away from Dyke. He steps out of the corner. Beauvillier trying to use his strength. There's going to be a penalty on the play here once again. And
hits the stanchion and comes out.
Big hit coming out of the penalty box. Darcy Murphy finished his check, and Jamieson just had his head down coming over that blue line. The shot now for Jamieson goes wide of the target, and we'll hopefully be able to pick up a replay of that one, but that was a big hit being set in there.
Big hit by Murph.
You got to be careful. You got to know your surroundings, but coming out of the penalty box and
for what seems like
30 years,
an eternity.
Face-off one again by the Bisons. Out of the penalty box on that last whistle was LeBlanc. And he finishes his 2+10. Christensen and Leonard collide just inside the blue line. Beauvillier finishes his check there. Stepping out of the corner. Lovely play. There's a chance for the Giants. Just can't find it. And there's been pushed into his own goaltender. And
I don't know how.
First period. Stoven loses the face-off that time to Dustin Johnner. Johnner put in a lot of work this summer. He missed a lot of hockey last year.
He did, and it'll be huge for the team if he can.
Shot coming in from the point, tipped in front, just wide of the target, and picked up first by Decision. He throws it up, and kept in by Jelena. Jelena, D-to-D, shot coming in, good save by Spriggs on the doorstep.
Almost all season last year, so I know he's ready to go, and I know Kiefer's ready to have him back in the lineup.
Spriggs knocks it into the corner. Johnner and Jamieson battle for it. There's a chance here now as it goes forward. Kept in at the blue line, into the corner again. Backhand pass coming out from David Rutherford, and cleared the length of the ice by Nault. Beskarwani, he lays that off, and nudged ahead. Here comes David Rutherford once again. Rutherford takes a hit. Well, he stood him up well that time. In fairness to Scrimita, had his head down, stepping in. Good block in front once again. Well picked up that time by Bond. Shot coming in just high and wide the target by Beauvillier. Yeah, I mean, when you're in the defence, when you dangle that stick in front of him, it does make it a little more difficult for the goaltender. You either got to go full in or let him see the shot. Isn't that right?
Yeah, you certainly don't want to be. If you're not going to get all of it, you don't want to just get a piece of it, and you don't want to.
Nolt comes down the corner, drive. Face off back to the blue line. There's a chance here, maybe for the Jazz, just couldn't get it up through the middle. That's going to be 7 seconds on it. Oh, a delayed offside. Rutherford in the circle. Loses the face off though. Smoleski picks it up, and that's a good defensive play there by an incision.
Around, and you certainly want to, as you're out there and getting back into the first game and trying to get your timing back, you got to be aware if a team's throwing hits, because you don't want to get caught unsuspecting and end up with an injury or something like that.
Good defensive play there by Roach as he won the race with Leipzig. Here comes David Rutherford, now steps inside looking for a shot, coming in there just high and wide off the target, but a nice fake as he looked to feed the puck outside to Darcy Murphy. That's what you get from David Rutherford. Very, very skillful player. Yeah,
if you're playing him one-on-one, you certainly don't want to take your eyes off the body. You got to make sure, because he's very crafty with that puck.
Good defensive play there once again by Josh Roach. Goes the whole way around. Leonard lets that go. Shot coming in. Good save by Beskarwani. Rutherford now picks it up on the left wing. Enters the zone. Comes across the top of the circles. A little bit of time and a great finish from David Rutherford. He had that opportunity just a few seconds ago, but coming the length of the ice, going coast to coast from the top of the circles in the Giants zone, and he finishes off with a 4-1 lead for the Giants.
Yeah, really nice play by Rudy. Great job there by
goes the whole way around. Leonard lets that go. Shot coming in. Good save by Beskarwani. Rutherford now picks it up on the left wing. Enters the zone. Comes across the top of the circles. A little bit of time and a great finish from David Rutherford. He had that opportunity just a few seconds ago, but coming the length of the ice, going coast to coast from the top of the circles in the Giants zone, and he finishes off with a 4-1 lead for the Giants.
Yeah, really nice play by Rudy. Great job there by
couldn't get a hold of it, and it goes the whole way back to the defenseman Jelena. Beskarwani with his first assist as a Giant, and in his first exhibition game. Here comes Rutherford once again. Rutherford tries to leave it there, just comes off a stick of Leipzig, bounced the whole way through to Kane, and ends up back with Jim Vandermeer, the ex-NHL defenseman, striding through the middle. It's into the zone, lays it off to Rutherford. Rutherford now makes a move inside, tries to dangle, and ends up back again with Vandermeer, my apologies. Garside couldn't control. And there's a chance for an outlet pass there from Wood. And again, the Bison looking for a breakout pass. Nolt couldn't control. Kevin Chase and Leonard finishes his check along the wall. Leonard and Josh Roach out there in defence for the Giants. Breaks for Curtis Leonard. And here comes Darcy Murphy, his good friend. Murphy slows up a little bit at the blue line, lays off. Josh Roach has a little bit of space and decides to turn back towards the blue line. Sends it into the corner. First man to the puck that time was Dwyer. Mackenzie Dwyer looks to get it out front. And the Giants again have to retreat back into their own end, but a good opportunity there for the Giants.
Yeah, I like what's happening here. These last few shifts, the D are really jumping up into the rush, and it creates a lot of havoc, a lot of trouble for for the team trying to defend it. Vandermeer was up, Swindlehurst was up, Leonard drove the net on that one. It just makes it a lot harder. It's a much more difficult read for the defensive team trying to.
Going to be quarterbacking this power play. Kyle Bond, Rutherford, Hook, and Leonard to the blue line for Roach. He walks a line. Lays it off to Rutherford. Rutherford off the wall. Sends it in front. Looks for a tip in front. And Spriggs again keeping control of that one. That was a bad pass coming in. Hook looking to get a hold of it there. And it's picked up by Josh Roach. Winds up, fakes a shot. Gets it back to Rutherford. Rutherford winds up, fakes a shot. Shot coming in. Just wide of target that time by Leonard. He was looking to go far side.
Yeah, that didn't miss by much.
David Rutherford again. Tricky hands of Rutherford. Gets it out to Leonard. This is good power play time by the Giants. There's it to Josh Roach. Roach back to Leonard again. Leonard. Rutherford. Right-handed shot this time, and he can't get the one-timer away, so he gives it to Kyle Bond. 2 minutes and 12 to go on the power play. Bond again. To the top of the circle. Opposite side. Shot coming in. Goes, takes a deflection off it. Bison's stick and goes wide of the target. Just kept in at the blue line by Josh Roach, and that's a good play there by Roach. Hook being taken out of the play. And these Bisons have been out in the ice now for well over a minute.
Good job by the power play there to get the, when there is shots or deflected pucks, they're doing a really good job to get them back and keep the offensive zone 10.
Just kept in again by Darcy Murphy, and again the Bisons can't get away to get a change. Comes round to Rutherford. Rutherford out front for Hook. That's a stray pass coming out from Jelena. Coming off the bench that time was Colin Shields. There's a chance here now for the Bisons to break forward, looking for a shot coming up.
Defenseman from getting hit a lot of times. It also saves a lot of unnecessary offensive.
Chance for McFall there. Sorry, another rebound effort there coming in from Rutherford. Comes off a big bouncing.
It certainly looks like something that Bescaroni is good at and should be a big advantage for the Giants.
41 seconds to go on the power play to the Giants. Rutherford to Leonard. He has Vandermeer at the top of the blue line. Bond to Vandermeer. Shot coming in. Hits somebody up high, and there's a chance here to break forward and a possible 2-on-1. But Curtis Leonard joining the play. Good defensive play there. You can just see Jim Vandermeer pointing towards Leonard to take the trailing man to a certain extent. And here comes Vandermeer again. Vandermeer inside the Bison's blue line. Gets it back there. And just play it forward here. This time Dwyer. Christensen keeps it in. Shot coming in. Tipped in front. Goes high over the top of Bescarwani's net. Round behind this time for LeBlanc. LeBlanc skating well. Gets to the top of the blue. Lovely pass in for Christensen. Christensen couldn't get the shot away. Second effort. Great save. And
try to make the simple right plays.
Well, the Giants start the third period with a 48-second power play. Sitting for a roughing call is Matt LeBlanc, and the Giants immediately on the attack. Roach into the corner. Back to the blue line. Doesn't get through to Curtis Leonard, but he manages to pick the puck up and gives it away just as quickly. Good defensive play by Bilton. And the Giants have to set up again. Here comes Josh Roach. Roach has it off to Lewis Hook. Comes up. Commentary booth. Must have been well impressed with Mark Garside last year. He spent enough time up here, I suppose. Big difference, though. Garside was injured. Mace is now happily enough retired.
I also speak so you can understand.
I'm saying nothing.
You could tell.
In fairness, you
could tell Garce I said that.
We used to try and get him on for the Scottish games just to make it easier for the clientele who were listening. I
spent a lot of time with Garce in my first year in Belfast, and I would say 3/4 of the time I was with him, I didn't know what he said, and I figured you can only say what. So good work to get it off the wall, up and around for a scoring chance.
Shout out to Patrick Smith watching at home this evening. He did miss a bit of the game earlier on with babysitting duties for his young daughter, Murphy. We've got a couple of good shifts. 1 goal for that line so far this evening. Bescarwani comes out to play the puck. Fakes the one way. Gives it to McFall. Helps it along the wall there. McFall tries to step in. Good defensive play there, but coming away with it that time was Scrumetta. Darcy Murphy trying to get the legs going here. Gives it off to Rutherford. Rutherford over the Bison's blue line. Keeps it to the outside. Has Beauvillier planted right in front. Lynette gets it back to the blue line. Throws that towards the net. Spriggs gets a blocker on it.
I think it was Murph.
Was Murph hit him in the back of the head?
I think Murph ate that one.
We were talking about Darcy Murphy earlier. His first season in Belfast. 33 goals. And he managed to attract 2 of his face-off to the right of Besco. 4 seconds remaining to Dustin Johnner. And just as that happens, he comes out of the penalty box to make it a 5-on-overs for the Giants. Stoven in the circle for the Bison. It's kept in at the blue line there by Kendall McFall. Oh, it's not Beauvillier. That's a pass going back to the blue line. Jelena can't hold it. Beauvillier, as I say, he only came in yesterday. Here comes Darcy Murphy now. Darcy Murphy steps inside. He's got Beauvillier with a shot just wide of the target there.
He can. He's had a couple big hit there, but Bavillier's let a couple go where you can see he can really shoot the puck. Both. He had a really nice snapshot on one there, and the nice one-timer there. So he can certainly let it fly.
Rutherford looking for a penalty there against him, but I thought that was a good defensive play there. Kept in at the blue line by Zelina. Zelina feeds it to the high slot. Shot coming in. Just wide of target by Lewis Hook. 62 pounds here this evening. It's always nice for a pre-season game.
It'd be a nice way to start the season, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. Lovely play by Stove, and he's been impressive here tonight. Gets to the red line, dumps it in. He's going to head for a change. Dworkson manages to poke it away from the onrushing Rutherford, but Curtis Leonard, he's there to help out, sends it across to Roach. Roach, lovely pass, just a little bit too far ahead of Beauvillier. Beauvillier using his strength and size to control. Oh, just loses an edge there. Jamison giving chase. Jamison cuts it inside. Second effort for Zajac, sends it through and blocked in front. Beauvillier finds centre ice. Rutherford, he helps it out just wide of the target. Garside back to Hook again. Hook sends it inside to Rutherford. He can't control, and it's back out to the neutral zone. Who stood out for you tonight for the Bison, Mace?
I thought there wasn't a whole lot going on. I thought that Dwyer for the Bison had a good game and did some stuff. It's strange to say it, giving up 6, but I thought Spriggs played pretty well in that. You can't. He had a lot of pressure. Giants put him under pressure. A lot of shots. So